All right, well, this video, I want to talk about Tradelocker, okay? How to use Tradelocker. A lot of things have changed since Tradelocker has come out, and since 2026 is, right around the corner, I decided to basically do another tutorial. That way we can kind of stay refreshed, stay top of mind. I'm sure there's new traders that are probably seeing this video, so this is the first time seeing it. So welcome to my video and welcome to my channel. Basically see and understand how Tradelocker works. The first step is essentially you need to get a demo account or a live account. So in this case, I'm going to show you how to open up a demo account. There's only a select few of brokers that integrate with Tradelocker. So if you go to Tradelocker brokers, right, you're going to be able to see, let's go right here. And then right here, you're going to see all of the brokers listed. Okay. So right here are the top 4 brokers. I use Gates. So once you go to Gates and just kind of register and everything, just go to the left-hand corner right here and you're going to see open demo account. So once you hit the open demo account, you just want to hit Tradelocker, hit continue. Okay. And then you can select whatever sort of account you want. It's just like a live account, except it's fake money. So you can get up to 1,000 leverage, you can do a 500, or you can do 500 leverage on a standard STP. So I already kind of did that for us. So we're good to go on that end. So let's go back to Tradelocker. So I'm going to hit demo. All right, perfect. So if you're familiar with TradingView, this is going to sound very, very familiar because TradingView actually integrates with Tradelocker, right? They use the same sort of technology, except you can execute via Tradelocker with CFD trading brokers. So right here in the left-hand corner, you can start off with your time frames. You can also favorite them, right? So right here, if you go ahead and hit this star, you're gonna notice that up here in the left-hand corner, you're gonna be able to see it versus the drop down. So I like to start off with the daily, the 4-hour, I go down to the 1-hour, 30-minute, and then the 15. So now, instead of dropping down, I can just go straight up here, kind of toggle through the time frames. I like to look at my confluence just to get some more confirmations and everything like that. So this is how you change your time frames. The next thing is right here. You're gonna see basically the sort of view that you would like to have set up. So in this case, you're gonna see hollow candles. You can do a line chart. You can do, columns, but the standard candles is basically what I use, right? You can even change the colors as well in the settings. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But let's go ahead and go over to indicators. So do note that Tradelocker does have indicators, a lot of the pretty standard indicators, right? But it doesn't have some of the free indicators that people make. There's really popular ones on TradingView. I use basically like ICT indicators, basically fair value gaps. So I use a fair value gap indicator along with some other indicators on TradingView, but they do not have like ICT indicators on here. So if you're looking for like a specific indicator that is built by a famous trader, or just something that's custom built, you're not going to get that. You're just going to get the average like SMAs, right? So if you type in SMA, you'll see smooth moving average. You can also favorite it. That way, when you do click on indicators, it'll come up first. You can also do EMA, moving average exponential. So I use that. You can see right here, I'm using the EMA cross 20 and 50. And then basically right here, you're gonna see that this is basically that cross, that black plus sign is the crossover. So that's kind of like the indicator that I use just to kind of give me an overall sentiment of what's happening on these time frames. But yeah, so that's indicators for you. The next thing is you're gonna see the market hours. So right now it is Monday, 3:38 p.m. And you're gonna notice that the market is closed because it closes for a short window and then it reopens back up. Oh, I'm sorry. The window is open. So, you know, basically we're game. But when it's red, obviously it's going to be closed, and then you can see Saturday and Sunday that it's closed. Okay. All right. So let's keep it moving. Right here, you're going to see some of the tools. This is my favorite part because I'm always drawing on my charts. So right here, you're going to see this little tab. These are my favorited tools that I use. But how you do that is basically whatever you want to use to mark up your charts. You want to find trend lines, you can do that. If you want to find basically levels, you can do that with horizontal lines. If you're more of a drawer and you want to, like, you know, draw something and highlight something with an arrow, you can do that. So I have that highlighted as well. So if you want to point at a specific support, you can do that and favorite it as well. So if you hit the start button, all of your favorited tools will be right here. That way you don't have to continue going over here to the left-hand side and doing that stuff. And then the most favorite thing that I like to do before I actually get into an execution is look at my risk reward, right? So if you scroll down towards the 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, right here, let me slow this down a little bit. You're gonna see long position, and then you're also gonna see short position. So when you do that, let's say I buy right here. So let's say I'm gonna actually make a buy right here. Now I can measure how much money I'm gonna make based off of, you know, this measurement, right? So if I'm belonging to this target area right here, and then I put my stop loss below the arrow, I can see my risk reward on the chart. So it's pretty simple for me because my risk is based off of cash. I don't do percentage-based risk management. And so what that means is I just have a dollar amount that I'm gonna risk on every trade, right? So it's gonna be really simple for me. If I risk $1,000 and I have a 2.98 risk reward ratio, that means I have the potential to make $2,980 because it's a multiplier, right? So this trade setup is I can either lose $1,000 or I can make 2,980. Okay. So once I have a good idea of, like, okay, this is a good setup, it's a good risk reward, you can go, there's two ways to get into a trade. You can hit plus, and then really simple, you just hit, I always do stop loss first. You could do SL to drag your stop loss to where you drew up your you know, your long measurement, and then obviously TP for take profit, right? So let's put it right there. And then now that I have my stop loss and my take profit set up, I'm gonna hit O on my keyboard, okay? And then instead of just automatically hitting buy, what I always do is I hit risk. So I check mark that on, and then now I can literally change this to a 1%. So it's automatically gonna put it to $1,000 risk because look, I have a $100,000 account. So 1% of $100,000 is literally $1,000. So you can do percentage basis as well. And the cool thing is, let's say I drag my stop loss a little bit further, right? It's still going to measure only $1,000 risk if I decide to drag and adjust my stop loss or my take profit a little bit. And the main reason why is because when you hit this check mark, it's going to make your stop loss fixed. And so you don't have to worry about doing all the risk calculators like on MT4 and MT5. You have a risk calculator that's automatically gonna adjust for you dynamically. And that's why Tradelocker is just so amazing. So you can either do percentage, like I said, or you can just type in the exact amount that you want to risk. So in this case, I want to risk $2,000 to make $2,600, right? So my risk reward is not that great because I made my stop loss wider. But if I make it a little bit tighter, right? And then boom, now you're gonna see that I'm risking 2,000 to make 7,700. Okay, so let's do a short position as well, just to kind of make it the exact opposite. So let's get rid of that. And then to get rid of your order panel, you can hit O on your computer, or you can go over here that says order panel, right? And it'll pop it back up. But I like to use O because it's just much quicker. I don't like dragging my mouse all the way up there. Okay, so let's do the exact opposite. I'm gonna short from here. I'm gonna put my stop loss above this little price action area right here, okay? And then I'm gonna drag my target to this area right here. So my stop loss is right here, and then my take profit is down here, okay? So this is a 1.7 risk reward ratio. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit O, and I can do it this way as well. So I can go ahead and toggle over to sell. Now I'm in a short position, and then now I can hit stop loss, and look, the stop loss actually pops up for me. So I can do it like that. And then I just go ahead and hit take profit. And now the take profit, the take profit comes up, and I can drag it down to the take profit area, okay? So there's two ways to move your stop loss and take profit. You can do it through the order panel, or you can go over here to the right-hand side, right? And then just click SL and TP, okay? So really simple. Once you're in there, all you gotta do is hit sell, and then it's automatically gonna execute for you. Okay, so the next thing that I wanna show you is pending orders, right? So if you're a person that likes to, sleep in and not worry about, waking up during New York session, and you just want the trade to trigger, you can do pendings. So let's do that. So let's go ahead and plus, and you're gonna see pending, right? So wherever price is, right, that's where it's gonna trigger. So if price is down here and then price comes up to your pending, it's gonna trigger that trade. So depending on where you put your stop loss, basically means you're buying or shorting. So if I put my stop loss above when it triggers, that means I'm in a short position. So I'm betting that the market's gonna go down, right? My stop loss is up here, price is gonna go down. But if I do the exact opposite, obviously I'm banking on price going up, and this would be a buy stop. So once price comes up here, it triggers, it's automatically gonna get me into a buy position. And then I basically just, set my risk before the trigger happens. So now you see that it says buy stop. I'm risking $1,000 to make 971, which is not the best. So let me drag it up more to make it more realistic. And you're gonna see that my risk reward is a little bit better now, right? 1 to 2. So once I hit buy stop, you can see it's not all the way green. So if I click on it, it's gonna execute the pending order, but I'm not actually in a trade. I'm in a pending right here, right? So those are great for opportunities that you really look at as like, dang, this is a good setup, but I know I'm gonna be sleep by London session, right? So a lot of people from Miami, New York, London session starts at midnight for me on the West Coast, but for them, London session's 3 a.m. A lot of people don't like being up 3 a.m. just to catch some charts, some pips. So that's how you execute orders. And the next thing is the markets panel. So if you go over here on the left-hand side, you're gonna see all your favorite instruments. But if I uncheck that star, you're gonna see just all of them in general. You can go by industry, so cryptos, you can get the oils, gas, You can do metals like gold and silver and all that. You can do US shares, which is basically, you know, some of the American stocks. You can also do indices. So indices is very popular, right? We have the NAS 100, SPX, we have the UK 100, and more to go, right? So, you know, if you're looking to trade US 30, you know, you would obviously double click US 30 and then US 30 comes up right here and then you can start trading it, okay? So another way to bring up the markets panel is hit M. So hit M on your keyboard and it's gonna disappear. If I hit O on my keyboard, the order panel is gonna disappear. So it's really quick, you know, M, boom, it's there, and it's gone. How you favorite your tools, it's really simple. Just right click on your mouse, hit add to favorites. And then now, if you go to all and I hit my favorited star, you're gonna see all the instruments that I actually trade. So I like to trade GJ, Euro USD, UJ, UCAD, SPX, NAS 100, Bitcoin, XRP, and US 30, okay? All right, so let's get rid of the markets panel. Let's go to the, basically the trade panel, right? So the trade panel is like basically the most important part, right? That's where you follow your money. That's where you track your P&Ls. So right here, you're gonna see your equity. If you're in a position, right, your equity should be moving around, right? If you're in profit, it should be above your balance. If you're negative in one trade, then your equity is gonna reflect, you know, you're in drawdown. Positions, exactly what it means. That means you're in a certain position and it's gonna show your exact trade. Pending, we just showed you that, right? So Euro USD, I'm in a buy stop. So once it hits that trigger, I'm in a long position. You're gonna see all the closed positions, but since this is a brand new demo account, you don't see anything. Balance, exactly what it means. And then order history, just telling me, you know, what trades I took in a specific amount of time, okay? And then there's different ways to view it. So if you hit this little thing right here, it's just gonna show you a different way of viewing your, you know, your order history or your closed positions and things like that. Actually, let me go ahead and I'm actually gonna get into a crypto position just so I can show you how to share your profits on Instagram, okay? So this is really important because obviously a lot of traders are on social media and there's a cool way to do it and then there's like the fucked up ratchet way to do it, which is like screenshotting and, you know what I mean? It's just pretty sloppy. But Tradelocker, what they did was, if you want to show off your profits, all you got to do is go over here to this little share button, okay? And you're going to have this nice little template of either, you know, a closed position where you made money on it, and you can see this one is an active trade. So I can literally copy the link, I can download this picture, and then I can reshare it on my Instagram stories, my Discord group, whatever the case is. But if you have a live account, right, it's gonna reflect live. So, you know, a lot of people these days, they're sharing profits and it's a little ambiguous. You don't really know what's happening. You're gonna be able to see if this person is, you know, trading demo or live, okay? And so Tradelocker, I think it's just very innovative. They're very modern. And this is a great way for the trading community to really show what's going on in their own trading world, right? And so if someone's trying to, I guess, finesse the system, there's really no way to finesse Tradelocker because it's pretty black and white. You're either trading on demo or you're trading on live. And if you're on Tradelocker on your phone, there's actually like an Instagram button where you can literally just hit a button and it shares your Instagram stories like that. So you don't have to download the photo and then upload it to Instagram, post it. You just click one button and then it shoots it all the way to Instagram stories. So that's pretty cool. I do that every once in a while if I have a really, really good trade, because let's be honest, like I like celebrating, and then obviously I'm building my community as well. There's no shame around it, right? Like everyone's trying to grow something, and you know, that's why Tradelocker built it. You know, people are social, you know, they're either educating, they're mentoring, things like that. I'm building my little community too. But yeah, so that is the trades panel. You can also hit T to get rid of it and highlight it. You can drag this little area up to make it fatter and taller. M again is to get rid of the markets panel, and then O is the order panel, okay? I showed you how to get into trades, either buy or sell. I showed you how to do the stop loss. I showed you how to, you know, drop everything. I showed you the indicators. I showed you, you know, time frames. I even showed you how to do a pending, right? If you saw value in this video and it's pretty easy to understand, you like my breakdowns, go ahead and join my free Discord. I don't sell any courses. I don't sell anything. I'm just growing a community. So if you're looking for brotherhood, sorry, just got a call. If you're looking for brotherhood, join my Discord. I do have resources in the description below. Like I said, if you're looking to trade on Tradelocker, you need to have one of the preferred brokers, which is like right here. I use GatesFX. So if you're looking to basically go live right away and start trading on Tradelocker, I'll provide that in the description below, but you're gonna have other options as well. I just personally know GatesFX myself, had no issues with withdrawals, nothing. Great customer service, top tier stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, and I got my steps in. Peace.